to this. Are we gonna watch it and review it?
I've watched it, bro.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it worth to watch?
Well, I think it's interesting. It's interesting. Well, it's eye-opening to see what Kaepernick had to go through. Bro, remember, he grew up as a black geezer. He was given up for adoption. White family raised him in some white hillbilly area, but he excelled. He was better. Everybody thought he was better at baseball than basketball.
Okay.
Every top team in the country wanted him for baseball. As a pitcher, every team.
Okay.
He always wanted to be a quarterback.
Okay.
No American football teams were offering him no scholarships, not one. And then he carried on playing, and like his teacher at school was saying, "Listen, you can make pros. You got the New York Yankees after you, got da after you, da. You name it, they was after him. The White Sox." And all he wanted to be was a quarterback. All he wanted to be, and he got one. He went to some place. And I remember the coach was really hard on him, cussed him off, wanted to see how he would react.
Yeah.
And offered him, I think it was Las Vegas. Was it Las Vegas? I think it was Las Vegas, and he went to play quarterback there. But that's how he started.
And the thing is, Jay, I'm not surprised that you went for that for the quarterback position, because you're the leader of the team. And like everybody, if the team fails you, the first person they look at is the quarterback.
Yeah.
So the pressure's on you. So if you can't take a bit of heat from the coach in training and stuff like that, right, there's no point putting you out.
And he was doing that, and they did that to him. He knew all the plays, he knew everything, bro. And I remember he went for a trial for this team, and he was head and shoulders above the geezer, but because of his colour, other geezer got put in. And they done it. Took him out of the team because he done his hair comb. He got cane rolls first time.
Yeah.
Took time to take him out of the team. Take him out of the team. He caught an argument with his family, his parents and stuff because of his hair and that. Madness. And then he shows her his mum trying to get his hair done and she had to take him to these ghetto
places.
His
foster mum?
Yeah. His adopted mum and
that.
So white family, proper hillbilly family with no roughneck fam, hillbillies, bro. You know what I mean?
So bro, it's really cool when you see, because we're concerned like that about that when as black people, when we see, our young children get put into care into that situation, we're very concerned. But it shows you that when it's in you, man. You know what I'm saying? And I respect him for kind of like standing up on his 2 feet about stuff. And I know a lot of black people don't like. I know there's a little negative vibe towards Kaepernick, you know what I'm saying?
The only negative vibe is some people who don't know themselves, bro, because Colin Kaepernick hasn't done nothing wrong. He's done nothing wrong, bro. All he did is highlighted the fact. What did he do? Took a stand for the killings that police were killing off black kids. Yeah. Why should black people have anything against Colin Kaepernick? Yeah, man. Why? Why? What's he done? He's done nothing. All he's done made people aware, bro. I've got nothing but respect and manners for him. Number 7. I follow his thing. Number 7 movement, everything. Colin Kaepernick, proud to the people, bro. I've got you.
But the thing is, this the thing is, guys, we go back to like even the knee, you know what I'm saying, and the booing of the knee, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, for me, it's like a case of, okay, it's okay for non-blacks to boo the knee, but when we go, okay, when Women's Sunday, we're not going to stand up for, we're not going to back it, or we're not going to sing the anthem, you know what I'm saying, they're getting a big massive hush, you know what I mean, well, not hush, they're getting a big, like, oh, we got issues. This
is what I say when it comes to Remembrance Sunday, bro. The red poppy, what does the red poppy represent? I've always said we need to have our own black poppy. I've said it for years.
Yeah, 100%.
I've said it for years to represent the black service people who died in the war, who don't get recognition of as it is. Not just talking about Jamaica, I'm talking about the
Asians, man. Yeah, because they were front line, bro.
Exactly,
World War
bro.
They were cannon fodder.
Flying planes and all sorts, doing all sorts of jobs in the army, but they never get the mention. It's all about the geezers who come off the boats, Normandy and all that malarkey, whatever. You know what I mean? And no, it's not just about that. Oh, my granddad. If it wasn't for my granddad, if it wasn't for my people, don't tell me.
We brought peace to the world. Like we should be thankful for them. We
fought in the war, and then we came and built up the country. Let's have it right.
Bro, listen, the reason why they had weapons for the war is because they freaking got free labour out of us, and that's why they're so rich enough to even attack, to stand up to Germany. That's what I'm saying. There you go then.
That's what we're saying, fam.
The ships are built off our backs,
so
bro.
There's no need to be hating on Colin Kaepernick, support the brother, respect what he's doing, he's making people more aware.
He sacrificed his career, bro.
Take pride in your who you are and what we stand for and what you know. Your heritage, man. Know yourself. Know thyself. You know what I mean? John, bro, I'm not telling you to hate.
It's not about hating
anybody. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just telling you to, as black people, to get to know yourself. Because as we know ourselves as black people, we can deal with our own black people better.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
because that's where the problem is. Because we don't know ourselves. We don't know how to deal with ourselves in an appropriate way. But we complain when everybody deals with us on a certain level, but that's how we deal with ourselves anyway.
No,
we have to learn how to deal with ourselves first by getting to know yourself, know your history, man, know where you're coming from. Don't be fooled. Don't buy into this foolishness. Oh, there's no institutionalized racism and all that. If there's black people out there believe that, you're more lost than you think you are. It's real talk.
100%.
You're more lost than you think you are. If you really honestly believe that there's no institutionalized racism and there's no white privilege over black privilege and all that.
Wow.
I mean, that comment in itself is a form of racism, because then you're failing to acknowledge the people that are in that institution going through what they're going through.
You know what I mean? Exactly, bro. Look at it. We've always been told, we've been told as black people we have to work harder than the next man. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Because my skin colour is black and yours is white. Should be on the merits. If I'm better for the job than you, I get the job, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
Simple thing.
But then again, bro, that's what we're teaching. That's what we are teaching our youngers. Yeah, but until we, like you were saying, until we know who we are and we set a standard for ourselves, it's not going to change out there. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's the
we cuss them for doing certain things. I'll give you an example. Yeah, you'll go to a building, and you'll cuss about how the white security guard followed you about and stuff like that because you're black here, right? And then you go somewhere and a black security guard will do the same thing to you. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is bad like that. Or like, that whole thing of white people see a group of black boys crossing the road and you automatically start thinking negative that's happening. We do that to our own selves.
Exactly, bro.
True.
So until we start thinking and speaking differently, we can't expect anybody else to treat us differently. Why treat us differently than we're treating ourselves?
100%, bro. Nah, that's true. That rebuke needs to go out, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully everyone just listening in the airway